my. Oh, such a relief to see a familiar face in this ghastly desert. Particularly today. Well, I discovered this fabulous portal in the Alik'r ruins. I sent my assistant through, and it was a mistake. The portal apparently leads to somewhere in the Grotwood, and basically he returned with the Aldmeri army at his heels. Yes, and unfortunately it seems they're now planning a full-scale invasion. Establishing a base, building siege weapons. We need to close the portal, quickly. You're a true hero, and I mean that. My camp is beside the ruins. That's where I left the book with you. I suppose that's a reasonable question. As you might imagine, the elves have locked the main entrance to the portal room. Oh, I haven't the foggiest notion what's in the prison. It's been centuries, though. Whatever was down there is surely dead. My researchers in High Rock gave me the essential background. Salas N was an Ailiad stronghold, built by human slaves in the Merethic era. It's quite fascinating, really. It would... how kind of you to ask. Let's see... I was in Hrothgar for a while, but Orcish history is such a bore, so I left there and visited some Dwemer ruins in Morrowind. Then I wound up coming here. Stibbins has remained with me, of course. Regrettably. Who knows? Who cares? The blathering fool created such a mess here. He's become a liability, especially since the Tomb of Kings. I have a new man assisting me now. He's much more... efficient. Not... If I must fight with the rank and file...
King Faharajan will never see us coming.
Oh, hello. I was just tidying up. This was our camp before the elves came. Well, it was Lady Laurent's camp. Oh, I shouldn't say our anymore. Oh, goodness, what will I do? She fired me! Because it's all my fault. The Aldmeri. Lady Laurent sent me through the portal to investigate. When the elves saw me, I ran and led them to the portal. So now she hates me. Please, I beg you. Oh, praise you, praise you. I'm trying to gather all her things, but her tools are scattered out in the ruins. There's one more thing you should know. Lady Laurent hired this thuggish Tamian fellow. I believe she already asked him to recover her tools. Because he's a brute, and I need to be the one to give her the tools. Well, you and I both know I'm not really Stibbins, but I think I'm doing a good job of playing the part. This Tamian fellow is just complicating things. I'll never forget what you did for me back at the tomb, by the way.
You certainly made short work of those elves. There seem to be few odd skeletons down here. No problem for you, I'm sure. Thank you very much. Fortunately, I can translate the ancient Iliad, and that should tell us how to close the portal. It's through this door right behind me. The problem is that it's locked, but if only I could have someone like you around full time. If you'll get the switch, that will give me time to study up whatever words I need to speak to close the portal. They have so much faith in that seal they put on the main door. They don't even have anyone guarding the portal. All right, you're going to have to protect me, though. The chamber may be clear now, but as soon as I start the ritual, they'll realize it on the other side. All right, let's get this started. Take that, you damned elves! How do you pronounce it? Well, that takes care of that now, doesn't it? I'm actually quite relieved. It would have been so embarrassing to have been responsible for the fall of Alik'r. I am too. Now. If you would, though, I still would prefer to keep this quiet. I do have a reputation to uphold, you know.
Hello there.
Never far from trouble, are you? Word reached the palace that Aldmeri forces were here, so the king sent me right away. Blade's Edge. A portal. They could have marched their entire army right into Alik'r without us even knowing it. Praise Hunding for protecting us from the infidels then. I'm sure you deserve some of the credit, too.
What do we have here? You're the one who helped Lady Laurent clear out the elves. What are you still dawdling about for? Did he? I'm surprised he could get that out through the whimpering and whining. Lady Laurent already has someone to recover her tools, and you would recover them and give Stibbons the credit? Just following orders. Even before this, Stibbons couldn't keep up, so Lady Laurent hired me. I was just getting a bird's eye view before getting to work. Say, though, if you were going to save Stibbons the trouble, why not help me instead? Well, for one thing, I'm better looking. For another, I'm actually getting paid. Stibbons was always just a glorified slave. Help me get the tools and I'll cut you in. Don't think too long. I'll go down there and get the tools myself if I have to. They're in backpacks, by the way. I bet Stibbons didn't even tell you that. It could be worse. Lady Laurent pays well, and she's got a pretty ambitious travel schedule. So...
Well, I think I've gathered up all of Lady Laurent's personal effects from the camp. Praise the Eight! You just saved my reputation and my livelihood. Can I have the tools, then? Ha! That sneaky Tabian fellow sure will be surprised. Hopefully now Lady Laurent will forgive me and realize we don't need any hired help. A mercenary. What in oblivion was she thinking?